So I just got back from my fitting. I had a fitting to do for a show. And I thought that this would be a good time to address how doing background or being in the entertainment industry can really affect your confidence. And, you know, in an ideal world, we would all be those people who are just 100% confident with themselves and, you know, don't give a fuck about what anyone has to say about them or what people think about them. But unfortunately, most of us are not that person, including myself. So, you go on these sets, and of course, the actresses are super skinny, and the guys even are so skinny. And not only are they skinny, but they're incredibly fit and just like toned and, you know, just very beautiful people. And I understand that for the most part with the face and the hair, that's like a whole team of people that makes these actors look amazing. But the whole body and their size and their weight, that's pretty much all on them. And it's kind of an unrealistic expectation of all of us normal people to look like movie or TV stars, because not only do most of us not have the time to go work out for hours at a time, but we also don't have the money to enroll in all these crazy classes or hire a personal trainer or, you know, have the latest exercise equipment. So it can be really hard for us to actually achieve those goals. And I know it is possible for everyone to be super fit and tone and, you know, look great, but it's just hard for us to accomplish that. So you have that going, and, you know, that sucks when you're like, wow, you know, these people are gorgeous. But there are also other background actors that you'll come into contact with who are also just gorgeous and, like, amazing. And they have, a big thing is having a good wardrobe. That's very important, and I unfortunately do not have the best wardrobe. I keep trying to build it up and get things that could work for doing the specific job, because you need the right colors. Like you normally can't wear black, white, or red. So you need other colors, and you can't have bright colors, and so you need these like muted, pastel-y kind of color combinations, and I don't have a lot of that. And also you need good business wear, and I have a few blazers and a couple of business pants, but I don't have like a whole suit set. And having a tailored suit is really important. I just don't have the money to get it. So it's a constant struggle between trying to get these jobs so you can make your money, but also to get these jobs you have to have this good wardrobe. So yesterday I was on a job, not yesterday, was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. I was on a job, and this lady in front of me, she was like a size 0. She's my height, and she's just has this amazing suit on, and she just looks so put together and so perfect, and I'm there with like not the best skirt on, just the top and one of my blazers that's like years old. So it made me feel bad, because, you know, the wardrobe people ended up making me change like into 6 different outfits to try to find something that would work on me, and either it was too short or it was too tight or it was too low cut. And in the end we did find something, but it's really hard to feel confident about yourself when you're trying on these things that are your size but they're still not fitting. And it can be, I mean, of course sizes always depend on the designer, but still it doesn't really make you feel any better. The fitting I went to today actually went really well, thank God. The dress I tried on fit and looked great on me. But the first time I went to a fitting for the same show I got fitted for today, I was trying on all these dresses, and they were like designer dresses, high-end, like Versace and Dolce & Gabbana and Dior and, you know, designers like that. And I was trying on all these sizes that should have fit me, and they did not. Like, I could not even get them past my thighs. And it's horrible. And there are these other girls there who are way thinner than me, and they were having the same problem, and we're all just standing there like, wow, I really feel like shit. Like, I feel like a fat ass. So it takes a toll on your emotions, I guess you could say. And it's just, you just have to keep it in your head that it's not necessarily anything that's wrong with you, but it's just the sizes are different everywhere. So, I mean, there's no predicting how the sizes are going to fit you. So another thing that really can affect your confidence is your hair and makeup, because you're supposed to come to the set with your hair and makeup ready. And a lot of the times, I know they don't mean it offensively, but either the hair or the makeup person will come by and look at all of us, and we'll stand in a line, and they'll be like, oh, you know what, you're fine, you look great, you're pretty, you're done, you can go, I don't need to do anything with you. And then they'll keep some people, and you're like, oh, well, obviously I look like a mess because they're telling all these people they look fine, but, they really need to help me out. So, I mean, I know I don't really know how to do my hair that well because I never really pay attention to it. I really hate my hair, so I think it's really difficult for me to work with it. So I understand that, and most of the time my makeup's fine, but when they're like trying to work with you and they're trying to fix your makeup, or like you did your eyeliner wrong, or your hair's all over the place and they don't like it, it's too frizzy, it's too plain, and they have to curl it, or whatever they have to do, it just makes you feel like you didn't really, like, you don't know how to present yourself very well. So that can really take a toll on you as well. And I've only had that happen, the whole hair thing only happened to me like just a few times, like a handful of times. For the most part, I've been fine. Makeup, like I said, has never really been a problem for me. So it's mostly, for me personally, it's mostly just wardrobe. But it's just hard to keep your head up. And then you want to be a good size so that you can fit into all these great wardrobe options that they have, and so that you can also book more jobs, because a lot of the jobs that'll come in is you have to be a size 0 to 6, and like 6 being the max. And so you want to fit these standards that they're creating for you, but then again, when you're on set, they're feeding you like pasta and donuts and cookies and chips, and it's like, okay, well, I don't really know, like, it's like they're sabotaging us. Like, I know they're trying to be nice and like, give us a lot of options or a lot of different food, but it's also it's really hard to eat well when you're on set, and it's hard to bring food with you because you're already bringing like all your clothes and shoe options, and you're bringing your makeup and your brushes, and you already have a lot of stuff to carry, so having to carry food with you on top of all that is really difficult. So it's really hard. I mean, for the most part, I feel fine about going to work. Like, I don't really feel down on myself, because there are some days when, everyone just thinks I look great. And, that's awesome. That's a nice confidence booster. But the days where, everyone just has amazing clothes and they just look great and like polished and perfect, like that's hard. I think it's just, you have to keep your head up, and you have to try to build that confidence within yourself to know that you are pretty, and you are, you look good, and if you didn't, I mean, they wouldn't have booked you in the first place. So just because you don't have the wardrobe that they exactly wanted doesn't mean that you're an ugly fat ass. The wardrobe people have a whole trailer full of clothes that they could put you in, and some of them don't mind. Like the show I worked on yesterday, they love dressing people, and they had fun making me change 6 different times, and like they didn't mind at all. They just had fun with it, and they were calling me Cinderella, and like they're saying how adorable I was when we finally found the right dress. So most of the time they don't mind, because that's why they got into that job. But some wardrobe people do mind. They'll get upset with you, but as long as you look like you actually tried, they can't really ask anything more of you. So there are all these actors and actresses going on crazy health kicks, and trying so hard to be so skinny, and I definitely understand that, because it's kind of like demanded of you. And I also now feel like I really do need to get my boobs done, because a lot of the things that they're looking for are these hot girls who have like tiny, tiny bodies, but like big boobs, just especially for swimsuit scenes and stuff like that. So that's another thing. And of course, living out in Los Angeles, you see all these crazy people that are all surgeried out that have Botox regularly, have gotten their boobs done, have gotten their noses done, have gotten, everything possible done. And so it's kind of hard to stay grounded. I used to be against having any sort of alterations done to my body, and I was also used to be against having extensions, but now it's just it's just so necessary because there's like a specific sort of look that overall they want you to have. So yeah, that's it for today, and then I will see you with another video next week. Bye.